What is going on, guys? This is Miasin. Welcome to the updated Tri-Brigade deck profile for the October 2021 ban list. So what changed with this deck? I mean, I keep mentioning it, but you can't really play the Zodiac cards very well because Barrage is banned and you only have one Tenki. But apart from that, Revolt is still a 3, every single Tri-Brigade monster is still there. I feel like nothing has changed personally. This deck is still an Apex Predator at, the top of the food chain. So there's pretty much like almost nothing that consistently wins against Tri-Brigade. This deck is still going to be a force to be reckoned with, alongside Drytron, Virtual World, and we can even argue that Prank Kids is still up there, but I want to say Prank Kids is probably a bit less good than this deck. I feel like Prank Kids got hurt, got hit a little bit more, because now obviously when you hand trap the first monster with the Meow Meow, their follow-up is going to be worse. But yeah, let's get into this deck profile as soon as I ask you guys to like and subscribe, and now let's jump right into it. So 3 Rescue Cat. This card is just absolutely overpowered, and also it sends itself to from the field to the graveyard for cost. So if you have Gamma and you get Ashed, well, you literally win from there because you can make an Omega. So it's actually a good thing. you actually want to get Ashed when you have a Gamma, and when you don't have one, but you don't want to get Ashed. But yeah, it's a great card. All right, 3 Fractal, of course, 3 Keras. Please, for the love of God, don't play 2. Just play 3. You really want to have Tri-Brigade monsters in your hand, otherwise you just can't play. Like, you can't draw like multiple Revolts with like multiple hand traps and cards that don't really get your engine started. You really have to draw like a good balance of everything. So 15 Tri-Brigade, well, 50, is Rescue Cat a Tri-Brigade monster? Yeah, Rescue Cat is kind of like a Tri-Brigade monster. But yeah, 3 Nerval as well with 3 Kit. That's pretty much it for the main monsters of your core strategy. 1 Tenki because it's limited now. Oops, sorry, I'm going to have to... actually, oh yeah, that's not even the right ban list, but yeah, whatever, you get the point. Triple Revolt, triple Desires, 1 Call by the Grave, triple Crossout without... This is going to come out in the Megatins, and this is probably going to be worth quite a lot of money as well, so try to get these cards for a good deal, because otherwise it's kind of going to drain your wallet. Let's see, outside of Crossout, is the deck even still expensive? I think Fractal, last time I checked, was like ridiculously expensive. And the extra deck is also worth quite a lot of money. Like, the access code is already like your entire extra deck. With like Zeus and, yeah, there's quite a lot of money, but still. Whatever. 3 Imperm, 3 Ghost Bell, 3 Ash, 3 Veiler, and 3 Gamma. Now, the more hand traps you play, not only the better your going second is going to be, better, it's really in quotations, but also your Crossout Designator is going to be able to cover more ground, so that's the main goal of Crossout Designator. But you could even argue you could main deck 1 Mystic Mine, so if your opponent Mystic Mines you don't have to physically draw like a back row removal, you can just draw Crossout, and then activate it, banish Mystic Mine, and now your opponent, the Mystic Mine doesn't do anything, so definitely something to take into consideration. And apart from that, I mean, yeah, the Ghost Bell is also a card that you kind of have to play, because when you get Ghost Bell on your Revolt, you can chain Crossout, banish Ghost Bell. The Ash, I mean, it's whatever, it's just generic, but it kind of is the same logic. If you don't have the Gamma and your Rescue Cat gets Ashed, you can cross out. Veiler, Imperm, they're the same, but honestly, Imperm is like more devastating, because this, at least Call by the Grave can kind of cover it, but Imperm, you really have to have Crossout Designator, and Gamma, yeah, Call by the Grave never really countered Gamma, unless your opponent randomly had a Gamma in the graveyard before using the effect of the Gamma in the hand. But yeah. So that's it for the main deck. The extra deck, I have 1 Omega, because you can resolve Gamma on your own turn if you go either Tenki, Desires, or Fractal, or Rescue Cat and you get Ashed. Like, literally anything that is Ashable is also Gamma-able. I mean, you can Gamma when you get Ashed, if you get the point, but yeah. Zeus, Sky Cavalry, Centauria. This is, you actually make this with 1 Rescue Cat, so in case you're wondering, sometimes you actually are under Lancia, and you're like, ooh, what can I do going second? Well, you obviously can't go for your link plays, that won't really achieve too much, but you can still make Sky Cavalry play from there, and then make Zeus, and kind of have a nice board presence, and this card is great. It can't be destroyed by battle while it has Xyz materials, and at the end of the damage step, if it battled an opponent's monster, you can detach 1 material, return that opponent's monster from the field to the hand. So if your opponent already used the effect of Dragoon, you can bounce it back, and then you don't have to waste your effect of Zeus right away to clear the Dragoon. You're still going to have 2 materials under the Zeus, and yeah, you're going to be able to kind of go far. And it's also a Beast Warrior, so nice synergy there. Alright, 3 Ominous Omen. Of course, this always comes up with a triple Revolt. For the love of God, don't play 2 Omen, don't play 2 Revolt, and don't play 2 Karis. I still see people doing that, like, come on, what's the point? Like, when we were playing Zodiac cards, I could understand, but now that the deck is basically just, like, pure, I don't know. And the Lyrilusk, I don't think I would try to mix Lyrilusk with the Tri-Brigade. I really want to play pure at the moment, but yeah. Access Code, Appaloosa, Doom Eagle, Rugal, Double Bear Bloom. I don't think this comes up like that often. You could play maybe Daruma Doll or another Link too, but whatever. Baron Blossom with double Dragon Lords, and Salman Great Mirage, which actually does come up, by the way, because of Kit, and also, well, Nerval, you could say Link Rebo also makes sense, but yeah. The El Mirage also has an effect where you can tribute it and then make one of your monsters indestructible by card effect for the rest of the turn. So sometimes you get Gamad on one of your monsters, and then you can, like, tribute this, and your monster doesn't die. It gets negated, but it doesn't die. So if your opponent has, like, nothing, next turn you can still get to play the game, which actually does come up. But that's it for the main and extra deck. For the side deck, 1 Pancratops, triple Lancia, Duster, Cosmic, double Twin, Mystic Mind, double Anti-Spell, Imperial Order, Red Reboot, and double Judgment. So yeah, I hope this deck profile was as clear as possible. I really don't want to waste your guys' time with like a 20-minute deck profile that nobody's going to watch anyways. So I really want to make it short and sweet. If you have any comments, make sure you let me know in the comment section below, obviously. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. Peace.